Hello everyone, and welcome again to another Teacher Joseph podcast. Well, as you can probably hear from the wind and the rain beside me, I'm outside and I'm in the seaside town of Ayr on the west coast of Scotland. Now, it's a little bit unforgiving today. I am walking by the sea, which presumably you can hear roaring in the background along with the wind. And I'm recording this podcast just to describe to you what I'm seeing. The sea is coming in very fast, and I think we're just past a new moon according to my moon app. So I'm not sure if that's got anything to do with the rising tide, but it's certainly huge, that's for sure. And it's coming closer and closer. Now, Ayr is one of these seaside towns, and as you probably know, seaside towns are always high maintenance. They always have a lot of decoration to keep up with because the salt washes everything away, and this seaside town looks a little bit disturbed by the sea Ayr. It's a lovely place, but it's very out of date. I mean, I walked down here, I passed Pirate Pete, fun for all the family, but somebody needs to tell Pete that it's pouring of rain, there's no kids around, and this place is only really for older people now who've retired here, a few of them famous according to the local media. Well, when I was a little boy, Ayr was incredibly functional. It was still keeping up with the times. In fact, in the 80s, it launched a brand new radio station, which around 5 or 6 years ago was shut down and bought over by a neighbouring one. And it really did have a strong sense of community. There were still some big shops which looked quite expensive, but now it's one of these towns which looks rather depressed, and the people look kind of tired. There's a lot of suspicion. I went into a shop earlier today, and the woman clearly was terrified of shoplifters. I could see she was following everyone around trying to save her stock. And the big shops I remember when I visited here with my grandparents have all gone. But that's not to say the sea and the tourists aren't here. They are, and there's many hotels, but it just looks a bit sad. It obviously hasn't changed in many years. Some of its place names are French to try to make it seem more attractive. And like all up and down the west coast, there's also cranes and memories of where there used to be work, or even boats coming in and out, but that's all long gone too. Actually, I remember coming here when I was a kid to the fish markets with my parents, and they would wait for the fish to fall through a door in the roof, and everyone would rush to get their fish. I don't I don't really understand that. I mean, now we just go to the supermarket. We don't need to go to a fish market. Okay, so let me just describe what I see. The sea seems to be reaching out, as I can't see anything beyond what's currently happening. It's raining at the same time. I can see in the distance a little lighthouse. It's getting quite dark because of the rain, but it is only the afternoon, so it shouldn't really be. I'm standing next to a wall, which is like a castle turret wall. And I can see that it's there to stop the sea jumping and frightening people on the other side. And I'm going to leave it there because you can hear it's very windy. I'm not sure if you can keep up with my voice or not. So I'll leave it there, and you can hear the sea in the background. I wish you all a wonderful day ahead. I'll be at Ayr Flower Show tomorrow, so there'll be a transcript and podcast coming your way from the flower show, which promises to be very beautiful But again, it's something for older people. It's not something which younger people, I think, would like. There we are, and that's it from me. So all the best. Bye for now, and I'll be with you again tomorrow. Goodbye.